Dear friends, my name is Vikram, and today I'll be talking about some simple basic ways to help you lose that lockdown flap. For those who don't know me, I have pursued various forms of physical training for the last 2 decades. Being in good physical shape is really important for me. So when the lockdown started, I was really worried, very apprehensive because the gyms were shut and I wouldn't be able to maintain my normal activity levels. However, I did manage to get through this extremely challenging period without gaining any weight. So I decided to share a few tips and tricks that I followed. Before we start, however, please do subscribe to our channel. Social distancing and lockdown measures meant that most of us were stuck inside our homes for extended periods of time, often without access to gyms or public spaces to get basic exercise. Such disruption in our daily routine also meant that we were not walking enough, we were probably eating too much of the wrong stuff and spending way too much time on the couch in front of the TV. At least I know that was happening to me. On top of that, the added job stress was not helping. So, someone like Pritha, who had to battle COVID 19 at the front line, was constantly stress eating, that too on chocolates and ice cream. And that didn't help me either. Now that lockdown measures are being relaxed in most countries, it is also time to take stock. I'm sure if you are on Insta or Facebook or any social media platform, you would have noticed the explosion in the number of home workout videos and exercise apps. What I want to stress is exercise is important, but in order to get back in shape, the diet that one follows is also super important, if not more so. Especially for a person like me. I love to eat fried food, I love to eat sweet stuff, and in short, I find it very difficult to follow a regimented diet and even more so to lose weight. I'm very envious of Pritha, who seems to lose and gain weight so quickly. Yeah, I wish I had those genes, but I don't.
Give me 1 week, all the lockdown weight will be gone. I promise you.
So, I thought I would lay out a few basic principles that I normally follow to hit a balance of nutrition and taste. Number one, breakfast. The breakfast is probably the most important meal of the day for me. I make it a point never to skip breakfast and to have a good mix of complex carbs and fiber. Generally, we steer away from the off the shelf cereal boxes as they tend to have way too much sugar and hide that behind complicated mental maths. 40 gram of cereal contains 12 gram of sugar, etc. etc. Our homemade granola formula is here, and having this with some cold oat milk is the perfect start to my day. If you are too busy or too lazy to make your cereals, you can also have some normal Weetabix, add some nuts and fruits, and wash it down with soy milk. Even before the COVID 19 crisis, Pritha always made sure that she had breakfast before she left the home because she did not want her blood glucose levels to drop when she commuted to work because of the teeming infections both in public transport and at the hospital. And this is a very good practice that has rubbed off on me as well. Number two, munchies. I always have my munchies sorted. I found the toughest thing to do during lockdown was not to eat or drink constantly. I keep a ready supply of nutritious munchies at hand that I tend to have at regular intervals. My go to snacks include salted peanuts, soaked clams, popcorn, hummus with celery or carrot sticks, and maybe just an apple. What the snacking also does is it prevents me from getting too hungry when it is lunch or dinner time. One of the tastiest snacks that we have, and it's Pritha's favorite as well, is a bowl of puffed rice with chopped cucumber, tomatoes, and chilies. Simple, filling, and tasty. Number three, home cooked meals. I'm hugely tempted to order mouth-watering food on food delivery services. In the UK, most of the restaurants were offering takeaways all through the lockdown, but I made a conscious effort to cook all my main meals during the week. It doesn't need to be a complicated gourmet effort. Often, a quick sandwich of cucumber and tomatoes. Dinner is normally a staple like rice or pasta with a simple vegetarian dish and lentils. Chickpeas, kidney beans, aubergines, broccoli, courgettes, carrots, and spinach I found are the easiest way to get my daily dose of nutrition. Ordering food is a luxury that we do allow ourselves once a week over the weekend if we have been good. I follow a simple rule to ensure that we get the right proportion of nutrition in our meals, the 50-25-25 approach. 50% of the plate should be filled with salad or veg, 25% with proteins and 25% of carbs. As a rule, we never buy biscuits, butter, grapes, or sweets. I also steer away from stocking too many fizzy drinks, bakes, and cakes, including cookies and pastries and crisps. These normally contain high amount of sugar, salts, or fats, and for some reason I can't stop till I scrape the bottom of the bowl. A quick note: usually spending 15-20 minutes outside in the sun daily should allow our bodies time to manufacture vitamin D during spring and summer. However, as we have been confined indoors, we make it a point to take regular vitamin D supplements. Some reports also suggest that vitamin D can help fight coronavirus, although that is yet to be evidenced. If you found these tips and tricks useful, please do subscribe to our channel. Let me know if you need a more detailed breakdown of my meal plan or suggestions. Next week, I'll be talking about some easy to follow exercise routines, and I hope to see you then. Bye.